Time for Zool. Oh, well, this game came out today. I have had an opportunity to look at this game a couple of days ago, just to make sure everything was working properly, and it seems to be pretty good. I liked what I've seen so far. But anyway, if you are unaware what Zool is a classic 2D mascot platformer that was on the Amiga. It's a very prominent Amiga title. Like, if you talk to anyone who owned an Amiga or knows anything about the Amiga, they will probably know what Zool is. Anyway, this is Zool Redimensioned, which is supposed to be like a modern remake of Zool by development team at Sumo Digital. So I'm going to be checking out Redimensioned, and I'll probably have a quick look at the Ultimate Ninja mode as well. Also included, if you go into the extras, is an emulator, so you can play the original version of the game as well, which is nice of them. And also a Beastopedia, which gives you information about the different characters in the game. Later Zool. I don't actually know too much about Zool myself. I never played the original Zool. I just know it was very much quite a popular game on the Amiga. But anyway, we are going to check out Redimensioned. The engines have sustained critical damage, Zool. It's down to you to save the galaxy. Practice your skills against these holograms. Press A to jump on top of enemies and progress. Yeah, there's no Chupa Chups in this version of the game, and I believe the developers have actually reached out to Chupa Chups to see if they can get Chupa Chups back into the game. So I'll be interested to see where that goes. It might actually be a thing that gets patched in later on. Yeah, basically what Jimmy has said. You shoot the walls to get through them there. This is basically a nice little tutorial here to get you used to the game's controls. And now we're just jumping right in. It feels good to control. I'd say that. As it should. And of course, this is widescreen now as well. There is plenty of screen real estate to see more of the level as well. And I will probably be running the original version of the game as well. Since that is included in this, to give a fair comparison. Yeah, it's very playable. I'm not finding myself slipping up every few seconds, which is a good thing. And there are accessibility options as well. So if I go into the settings here, we have assist options. So you can turn on turbo. You can even turn stuff like invincibility on, and also infinite jumps as well. The original version is the Mega Drive version and comes with a version of the Blastum emulator, which opens a brand new window. Yeah, it uses the Blastum emulator. I did have a quick look at that when I was looking through what was included with the game. But it is really nice playing this in widescreen as well, because of course you can just. I think that's one of the biggest improvements. Is just having a larger field of view, and probably the same case for a lot of old 2D platformers where the screen real estate was just really low in the first place. The Mega Drive version was designed for 50Hz gameplay. The ROM included on this, however, is the US version of the game running at 60Hz, so 20% faster. Yes, this is the new Zool. This came out today. It is available on Steam. I believe it costs £7 in the UK? I may have to double check that. The ROM, however, does work on an original Mega Drive flash card, which is nice. Yeah. £7.99, so nearly correct. Okay, come on to the next level. So I'm not up to the original game. Do you have to get collectibles to finish the level? Probably let Jimmy answer that question, because I too have not played the original version of the game. But I will be having a quick look at the original version of the game after playing this new version as well, since it is included. All the original versions of Zool, Mega Drive, SNES, Master System, etc. required collectibles to allow the level to finish. Jimmy of the Nth Dimension. Ah, you can probably help answer questions then. Very helpful, thank you very much. I have not played the original game before. I love this game's soundtrack as well. There are plenty of collectibles scattered around the levels as well. There's no shortage of them. What British accent makes it so when they say Amiga, it sounds like they add an R onto the end. Amiga. Amiga. Amigo. I don't really have too much of like a... I don't really have too much of like a typical British accent. I don't even know if I have much of an accent in the first place. But I have at least an average UK English accent. Not really from any specific areas of the UK. I say Amiga as Amiga. West Country. Well, I'm actually from northeast Yorkshire, but I am currently living in southeast England, so Suffolk area. So I probably get mixed accent from all over the country, since I have pretty much grown up both up north and down south. Oh, where exactly am I going? Up here? Again, I'm not really too familiar with Gremlin's portfolio. There's like a big gap between the companies and the games that I am actually familiar with. And Gremlin, I believe, was before my time, because I was born in '95. And a boss. And I only started playing the PlayStation in the 2000s. I know that they had quite a few PS1 titles. Well, 5 months before Ocarina of Time. Wow. Up to more hot jams here. So yeah, I was born in '95, and I didn't start playing PlayStation games. Wasn't really much into console gaming until must have been at least 2000, 2001. But I'm still very much into retro gaming, and I pretty much, one of the things I want to focus on doing on this stream is like catching up on the games that I may not have necessarily experienced when I was a kid, and also going back to games that I experienced as a kid as well. Very C64 slammed things I know about EU developers. Big boombox. I most definitely have enough of the collectibles. So I wonder if this game is using the... I wonder if this game is using the original soundtrack, or if it's using samples. Like, would it be using the Amiga modules? I haven't actually properly looked through the game's files, so... Ooh. Also, this kind of level design is really of its time as well. You don't see games with level designs like this anymore. Just a bunch of stereos and things like that everywhere. Also, don't mind me taking time to respond to chat messages as well, because this really isn't the kind of game you want to be playing while reading chat messages, because there is so much going on. I have to like take a little break to read stuff. Takes Two had a good music level. I haven't played It Takes Two yet. I really need to get around to playing that game, because I do have it on Steam. Yeah, just let me know when you want to play it, AV, and I'll probably set up a stream for it. That's entirely fair. No idea where I'm actually going on this. It's one of these kind of levels that you have no. Am I going forwards? Am I going backwards? Where am I going? I mean, this kind of design was pretty common in a lot of 2D platforms as well. Especially stuff like Sonic, games like that. I very easily get lost in the level designs of Sonic. It really does. Like, these levels don't feel too linear. Everything is everything is scattered around everywhere. Actually, I think I'm going backwards. This is the... That's the beginning. This is the beginning of the level. Well, at least I'm gonna have plenty of collectibles. Oh, there's the exit. Far more collectibles than I actually needed. Isn't there like a spin attack, or is that just Zool 2? You do have a slide. Oh wait, you did. Yeah, that was a. That looks like a spin. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same button that you used to slide. That also does a spin as well. Oh, I only got 20 out of 55. Everything hurts! And down I go. That was my song. I hope you liked it. Ooh, boss time. Boss time and also hot jams time, again. This whole game has hot jams. Okay. Plenty that time, and only one death. Zone 3. We're outside now. Got jumping bananas. I think I've seen a non-candy Zool level before. Yeah, Zool is definitely known for its candy levels and the Chupa Chup sponsorship. I think the Chupa Chup sponsorship was basically the thing that Zool was most known for. And it worked, I guess. People remember it. People know about the game for that. Probably. God, some of those enemies actually blend into the background. Can't actually see them too well. Zone 3-3. Big grape. Actually, I wonder if there's a display. It's on screen filter. No, not the screen filter. No, I was just wondering if there should be like an accessibility option or something to turn off the screen flash, because that's probably not good for some viewers. Yeah, like that, basically. And put a different effect in place. Don't make the whole screen flash like that. Yeah, it just startles me sometimes. It's not really Yeah, it's more like a camera shutter. I guess as long as it's not consistently flashing, it's not bad. but it's still... I'm not entirely sure I like it. Should have an option to at least reduce that or turn it off. Sit back a bit. I call that ramp the fun ramp. What's going on here? Spiky banana. Random down. Down you go. A world without potassium. Next area. Tool zone. wrong button. Oh, this hasn't gone down well. Yeah, it really is. I dread to think of which buzzing sound you're thinking of. Is it on this level? Or in this area? Gotta wait and see, I guess. Was it the noise the drills were making? Oh, hey Ellie, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the Zool zone. We are all Zool today. So this is Zool Redimensioned. This game came out today. It is available on Steam for £8. I love Ninja Breadman. Oh, this is far from Ninja Breadman. Yeah, it must be the drills that's making that noise. Is that really what Ninja Breadman was gonna be? Hey, thank you for the follow. I think I vaguely recall hearing something about that. That would have been interesting to see how that went down, considering that Ninja Breadman itself turned out to be the game that it is, and also one of the most prominent titles that Data Design Interactive brought out, not for good reasons. Yeah, that would be very interesting if they kept with the Chupa Chups deal. Why do you own 3 of their games, Ellie? Is it like a collection of regret? Or is it just a case of, oh shit, I know this game, I know how shit this game is, I'm gonna buy it. Because I would do that if I saw something like that on the shelf. kind of lost on where I'm going again. Am I going forwards? Am I going backwards? I'm getting plenty of the collectibles. I'm just gonna continue going to the right if I can. See if that gets me anywhere. Seem to be hitting quite a few dead ends. Yeah, the maze level designs haven't really aged well. I'm struggling. I don't know where I'm going. I'm back here again. It's not been an issue for some of the levels. I mean, as you saw, I was pretty much completing some of the levels within minutes. Gonna die and respawn. Yeah, there's plenty of screen real estate. That's one of the good things about this. Yeah, it really needs, like... Even, like... You know how some 3D platformers, where you just click the stick in and then it gives you a hint on which direction you should be going in? Put that in this as well, that would be nice. I think I'm back at the start of the level, actually. I wouldn't mind seeing Jazz Jackrabbit done like this. Although Jazz Jackrabbit is another touchy subject because it's another game that hasn't really aged well. As much as I love it. But I feel it would be nice to see games like that brought out, similar to how Zool has been done here. Because it is, I'm sure there's a lot of people who never got to experience these games and would like a modern take on it. Just a modern, accessible take on these games, regardless to how good or bad they were. Jazz 2, back resizing the screen. Yeah, Jazz Jackrabbit 2 you can resize to larger displays, but the original executable of the game is really difficult to run and is quite buggy. Okay, I actually have no idea where I'm going. This is a little bit of a struggle. Okay, I haven't been here. Right, now we're at the boss. And it's a drill. Oh, level's closing in. And I died. The CRT monitor curve is a filter. You can turn it on or off if you want. So that's what it looks like with it off. I'll show you what it looks like with it turned off, just for a bit. So now you can see everything really sharp. Crispy pixels. Sorry, I was reading the chat then. Do you know that the UI has the Nerdcubed font? It does! It is the same font that Nerdcubed uses. I wonder if Nerdcubed is going to play this. This is quite a tough boss. Hang on, there was an option to turbo fire. See how it works. Yeah, now I can just hold the button down rather than continuously mashing it. Ah. Yeah, I think the GOG version of Jazz Jackrabbit 2 is probably the easiest way to access the game, but it still uses the original executables, which are very, very buggy to run on modern systems. This is one I kind of wish there was like a proper official rebuild of the game. Ronnie, I don't have the lemmings enabled in this scene. As much as I really need to fix that. There we go. Oh. Boss phase 2. Okay, I thought that was phase 2. It's a very short phase 2. Now into the 5th area. Seems to be some kind of toy level, toy box. Ah, good to know. I experienced quite a lot, like, the executable works, but I used to experience quite a lot of crashes with it. I used wrapper that came with GOG's Metal Gear Solid release. Ooh, that sounds like a good idea. Just looking at Jelly Boy flashbacks. There isn't even there isn't even any jelly here. It's just, I suppose it's maybe the color scheme. Hold on, I'm having lack of sense of direction again. So I'm going... It's the idea of this level going up. Ah! There's the exit. There is so much going on. The sound effects are getting cut off as well. I can't fully celebrate the fact that I collected an extra life. I mean, it wasn't bad in the earlier levels, it just seems as I go further into this game, the levels are getting busier and busier. It doesn't help that the foreground elements, the things that I should be avoiding, are kind of blending into the background as well. But hey, I am not here to criticize the design of a game over 2 decades old. Because they... like, unless this is like a complete remake where they do a complete overhaul of every single bit of the graphics, we are talking about improvements on gameplay mechanics and not gameplay design here. And they have definitely improved on the mechanics, as far as I can tell. Just going by what other people are saying about this game. Also, yeah, this sounds like the Amiga soundtrack. I am familiar with this game's soundtrack, at least. I also know an Amiga track when I hear one. I think it, rather than a mini-map, just a general pointer arrow to give you an idea of which direction you should be going. Because this is technically a collectathon game as well. For anyone who wants to know what I did in GOG's Metal Gear Solid, there's a wrapper and DLL files called DXCFG and DDRAW.dll. Just copy these into 2 files and then just about any late 90s, early 2000s PC game that's giving you issues and it should fix it. I even got the Steam version of Soul Reaver to work with these. That's a really cool thing to know. Thank you. I am Korean. It is very difficult to see where the enemies are because they just blend in with the background. This is just hectic level design, which definitely wasn't uncommon for games that were released around the same time as this. The game is mad enough as it is. I kind of dread to see what we have coming up. Ah, thank you for the follow. So is it just me or is Zool killing the bitrate? I wouldn't be surprised if Zool is killing the bitrate. So what's up with you? Wait, where is your hitbox? Oh, I'm back at the start of the level again. So I ran out of lives. I didn't even realize there was a life system. That's how blind I was to this. Hey Squishy, it's Zool time. Zool takeover. Very much in the Zool zone. And I just died. Okay, back to the boss. What is your weakness? That's your weakness. So I guess I can only occasionally shoot at you. Ah! There's plenty of health to pick up. Ah! Panic mode. There we go. Looks like it's struggling. I've seen frame drops for in the game for a moment there. I like the herd noise, just some Duke. Ow! Yeah. Yeah, I imagine this game probably isn't doing the stream any favors with regards to bitrate. There is just so much going on the stream at the same time. Did I say stream? I meant there's so much going on the screen at the same time. Oh, it's nighttime now. It's like some kind of fairground level now. The hot jams are back, but how long will they last? I'd say the hot jams never left. This whole game is hot jams. I also need to add this game's soundtrack to my music playlist. CD32 soundtracks. I'll have a look into it. This level looks like it was supposed to have different music on it. I need to add more music to my OST. Need more OSTs to my VOD playlist. There's so many loops of Rayman 3 people can take. Rayman 3 soundtrack is great. I have so much music in my playlist, but there's plenty more I can be adding to it. A lot of climbing to do in this level. But the fanfares are just not playing because there's too many other sounds going on at the same time. Also, seems to be death everywhere at the moment. Sorry for carnival rocking. Hurry! I seem to be managing with these levels a lot better with regards to direction. Still kind of all over the place though. Ah! Just a single toot that time. What a terrifying boss. A dying clown. Need to focus more on dodging over attacking. This is my last life. There we go. Duckies! Level 7. Ah, we're going tropical. Whoa, this music. Going hard. these platforms. Ooh. Ah, no! Not a good noise. Not a good noise. Not a good noise. Not. What the? I don't even know if the devs have a Discord. They're active on Twitter, though. Game over. Yeah, I think something needs to be done about that because that noise was so much louder than everything else. I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that I have auto fire on. Yeah, it does make me wonder if that is... Have they kept it like that for authenticity, or what? Because I imagine the original game must have had the sound effects cutting off as well, although that would have been down to hardware limitations. We don't have hardware limitations here, though, so I'm not sure why they would keep the sound effects cutting off. I mean, the level designs... I don't think there's much that could have been done about the level designs if this is like a remake. You don't really want to be changing anything with that regard. But they could have at least added some kind of accessibility feature to point you in which direction you should be going. I mean, there's arrows here. There's arrows made out of the collectibles. But also, if you die and respawn, those are gone. How many levels does this game have total? If anybody knows the answer to that. Oh, those little spiky plants are horrible. They, when I'm moving fast, I cannot see them on the ground. Okay, our boss is a flying cactus with a face. Cactus plane. I suppose it is in the kind of in the shape of an airplane. Ah! Get off me! Oh, he is angry now. Hey! 1 health. Fly away. Zoos! Hey Zool! Thought you could use a ride. Thanks, Zoos. That was a close one, but now the multiverse can rest a little easier. Let's get back to the nth dimension. We're not heading home yet. You defeated his generals, but while Cruel is still out there, he'll be... I can't read this fast enough. Just assume things are happening. Okay, let's not get lost in a time warp for 30 years this time. Thank you, Zoos. Thank you for picking me up. Well, that's the end. Zool, Redimensioned. Yeah, I survived Zool. Thank you for the pets. Here are all of the people who worked on the remake. Yeah. It's Zool. Zool is now widescreen, and they've added quite a few accessibility options. I guess Sumo Academy is probably an outlet for developers at Sumo Digital to just go ahead and do what they want. I'm not entirely sure. It seems to be a thing for side projects at Sumo Digital. I think it's new. I've never heard of it before. Can they teach me how to make kart races? I don't know. I don't know much about them at all. Consulted with Joe Dickens for the Mega Drive ROM. Copyright the Blastem emulator. Sumo Digital Academy, under license from Ian Stewart's Urban Scan Limited Sumo Digital. There's a brief description on what Sumo Academy was there. And then we get a level select. So if you want to go back and 100% the game with all the collectibles, you can do that. Then there's Ultimate Ninja Mode. Old school rules with no double jump. Recommended for veterans of the Nth Dimension. So I guess if you want a more authentic experience that is a lot more difficult, then you go for Ultimate Ninja. But also included in the extras is an emulator so you can run the original game. So let's look at how the original was. Or at least how the Mega Drive version was, because this is not an Amiga emulator. So, completely different soundtrack. So, first things first. Different button mapping, and also no widescreen because this is the original. Controls feel very, very different. It's so zoomed in. Okay, see ya, puppy. I'm probably going to be wrapping up the stream soon because I'm not going to be diving too much into the original version of the game. But yeah, this feels so different to control. Okay, I gotta say, very happy for this remake, because this, I would have very much struggled with this. I probably wouldn't have even been able to play this without save states if I were to go back to it. I'll try and get at least one level complete. Props to the development team for including an emulator to have a look at how the game originally was, though. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up here. It's been a fun stream, and also really interesting look at Zool Redimensioned. It's available now on Steam. You can get it for £8 if you're in the UK. We are now leaving the Nth dimension. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow, and I will be playing some Jackbox games. I don't have a confirmed time yet, probably will be around 6-7 PM in the evening. But I'll be doing a Jackbox game stream in celebration of the Humble charity bundle that they're doing at the moment. So I'll see you all tomorrow then, and I hope we get a nice audience for that. Anyway, good night everyone. See you tomorrow.